I will read the fan favorites, and then you guys can kind of comment on those and add anyone who you think would be good, and dismiss any of these that you think are terrible. This, I almost didn't want to add her to the list, but probably the number one pick that I've seen from fans for Annie is Zooey Deschanel. Of course, the problem with that is, you know, I love her, but she's a little, she's not old, but she's too old for this part, is all I'm going to say. Alexis Bledel is someone else that I've seen a lot of people talking about. What is she known for? The Gilmore Girls, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Has she been in anything else?
Not really. She has a new TV show coming out, but...
Was she in that Tuck Everlasting film?
Yeah.
Yes, that was her.
I've not seen that, but I thought I remembered she was in it. Don't?
I've seen it. It's very sad.
Oh, go read the book. She's also in Postgrad.
Okay.
I love that movie, sorry.
Adam, you'll love this. Amelia Clark is a name that I've seen a lot of people putting forward for Annie.
There's pretty much no situation where I would reject Amelia Clark, so I think let's take her in here.
I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I don't know if I've ever even said it out loud, but Summer Glau, who played River Tam in Firefly and Serenity, is popular.
She's a bit old.
Yeah, I think she's in her 30s, right? But she looks young. And Felicity Jones is another popular fan cast. I'm personally a huge fan of Felicity Jones.
I like that.
I like her.
What has she been in?
Jones.
Felicity Jones was in Like Crazy. She was actually really great in that film. What else has she been in? She's been in and she's been in a bunch of like lesser known films that I've seen, like Albatross and The Tempest. What else? She was in a Northanger Abbey miniseries, which I think is amazing. But she's a really great actress. The last one that I have on my list is probably after Zooey Deschanel. This actress is always at the top of lists that I see, and I'm pretty sure this only started happening after Sam Claflin was cast as Cynic, but it's Astrid Bergès-Frisé, who played the mermaid in the Pirates of the Caribbean film that Sam was in. She was his love interest in that movie, so a lot of people have been suggesting that she should play Annie.
I will say, I was just image searching her, and at first I was like, I had the same kind of dismissive thing, and then, I don't know, I saw a few photos, and she sort of has that drawn, skinny look that I was talking about. So, personally, I could sort of see it, but at the same time, I don't know much about her actual acting ability is the thing.
I've seen her in, she's French and Spanish, and I've seen her in a couple of French things, and she's really an incredible actress. The main issue with her is that she has an extremely heavy accent when she speaks English, and I just don't know if that would work in the movie, because it really would not make sense for Annie to have this, this really, really thick accent, and no one else does, and Sam, Cynic, who is from the same district, doesn't have an accent. I don't know. I think it would be difficult. And she's someone, trust me when I say that her accent is thick. But I do love her. So, okay, Adam, what do you think about these choices? And have you heard of any other fan favorites? Is there anyone you'd like to suggest?
I really like Felicity Jones. I've been a fan of hers, really, for a while. I thought she really stole the movie in... Well, let me rephrase that. She didn't steal the movie because Jennifer Lawrence was in it, but she was great in Like Crazy. And I think it would be really neat to reunite them together again for this, be special. And I don't know, I think she has that kind of quiet, demure quality about her where she could seem a little bit reserved and have that, Annie inner crazy at the same time while being very interesting and being empathetic, as I think it was Ellie who said she needed sympathy and empathy. So I think, I don't know, that's my top choice right now, but I'm willing to listen to other cases.
And I think Felicity Jones might be 30 or 31, which is older than Sam Claflin, but she could definitely look younger than him, so I don't necessarily think that that's an issue. Natalie, what do you think about these choices? I know you just commented on Astrid Bergès-Frisé, Do you have any thoughts on any of the others or anyone else you think would be good?
The other one that popped in my head, I'm not sure entirely if she would fit, but because we were talking about, I think when someone was bringing up Amy Adams and thinking like who's the younger Amy Adams, and I was thinking of, do you guys know the actress Taissa Farmiga? She's on American Horror Story. She's Vera Farmiga's younger sister.
Yes, let me just say I love her, and I really wanted her to be cast as Triss in Divergent. I thought that she would have been the perfect
Oh my God,
Triss.
she would have been such a good Triss.
I know. So now I'm like still kind of angry about that. I mean, I like Shailene Woodley, but yeah, someone like Taissa would be cool. You think she's too young? I mean, she could definitely pass for like 16, which might be a problem.
Wait, who is this we're talking about here? Who did you want for
American
Triss?
Horror Story. Her name is Taissa Farmiga.
Yeah,
Is she the girl
Vera
in the first
Farmiga's
season?
younger sister.
I don't think I've been seeing her in anything to be familiar with her.
She plays Emma Watson's sister in The Bling Ring.
Okay, I had to see the Bling Ring.
Well,
no, I guess you're right that she would kind of look a lot younger. I don't know. I mean, I feel like she could still pull off older. Maybe it might be harder to win people over with that. That's a good point.
Well, it's hard for me to say because everything I've seen her in, she's been playing like a 16-year-old, I think. So, but
sure.
she could probably be made to look older. But yeah, she's someone who would be great if the age thing could somehow be worked out. And Adam, if you want to see an example of her acting, please do not see The Bling Ring. You should watch American Horror Story because the first season at least is just phenomenal.
American Horror Story. See, when I hear the word horror, I'm kind of, I don't know, psychs me out a little bit. So you have to convince me that.
No, it's a dark show. It's a very twisted show. So at least we know she can kind of do that emotional depth.
No, that's a good point.
Wait, is she the girl in the first season?
Yeah, I think so. The daughter.
Okay. Yeah, first season. Okay. Yeah, she's young.
One thing, I'm just going to mention this before I forget. This is from TF Geek Girl on Twitter. How about Shailene Woodley for Annie? Let her make her rounds in the fandom.
I was going to make that joke, too.
That's, make her rounds in the fandom. That's Natasha, by the way, is TF Geek Girl.
And then someone else on Twitter, Southern Cross 1 said, why does Annie have to be younger than Finnick? Well, Annie is younger than Finnick in the books, as far as I'm aware.
Actually?
I think she is, but just like a couple of years. They never say, but I think...
Because we know that she was in the games after him, but he also won young. He went in at 14. He would have had 4 more years to go in. I
think she is younger than him, but only like 1 or 2 years. But I don't know if there's any concrete evidence of that, but it's kind of just like accepted fanon.
Yeah, I always assume.
Yeah. But the actress, I mean, I don't think the actress who plays her has to be younger than Sam Claflin at all. But I also think, Zooey Deschanel is, I mean, come on, you guys, like that would just not work. So, Ellie, why don't you share your thoughts on some of these fan favorites? If you've heard of any other fan favorites, let us know. And who are your personal picks, if you even have any?
I don't know. I see someone in my head, but I don't know who it is. She's actually one of the few characters that I have a picture of in my head, but I can't match it with the face of an actual actress. But none of the people you named actually jumped out at me, though. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for this one.
No, that's okay. I think a lot of people would prefer an unknown, or would like to see an unknown in the role, and I think that would be nice. I mean, it could be a good way for an up and coming actress to get some more exposure.